I hosted the dinner that ended my daughter's appetite for greed. They say family betrayal cuts the deepest. But when that betrayal comes from the child you carried in your womb, it doesn't just cut, it burns. That evening, as I was getting dressed for dinner at my daughter's home in Boston, my phone buzzed. A text from my lawyer flashed across the screen. "Call me immediately." My heart skipped. I dialed. What he told me almost knocked the breath out of me. My daughter, my own flesh and blood, had secretly filed documents trying to seize control of my estate. She claimed I was mentally unfit to manage my assets, that I was slipping into dementia. In her petition, she painted me as a fragile old woman who could barely remember her own name. All of it a lie. She wasn't planning a dinner. She was planning my funeral, the funeral of my independence. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. Instead, I zipped up my dress, slid on my pearls, and whispered into the mirror, "Let's give her a night to remember." When I arrived at her home, she greeted me with that sugary smile she always wore when she thought she had outsmarted me. The table was set, wine poured, candles lit. She looked at me like a vulture eyeing its meal. Halfway through dinner, I placed my fork down, dabbed my lips with the napkin, and pulled a thick envelope from my purse. "Sweetheart," I said, "your lawyer and my lawyer must not be talking, because they sent me this." Her face drained of color as I slid the envelope across the table. Inside, a copy of her fraudulent petition, stamped with the court's rejection. The lawyer hadn't just told me, he'd already shut it down. And to make it even sweeter, I'd added my own surprise. Documents disinheriting her entirely. "You wanted to prove I was incompetent," I told her, my voice calm but sharp as glass. "Congratulations, you proved you're unworthy." She stammered, begged, tried to explain. But I wasn't finished. I revealed the second twist. I had already signed over control of my estate into a trust managed by a charitable foundation in my name. The mansion, the businesses, the fortune, all of it would outlive me, but none of it would ever touch her greedy hands. Her appetite vanished. Mine never tasted better. That night, she learned that age doesn't mean weakness, and motherhood doesn't mean blindness. Some of us may grow old, but we never grow foolish. And me? I didn't just walk out of her house, I walked out of her life. For good. If this tale of betrayal and ultimate revenge gave you chills, don't just watch and scroll. Hit that subscribe button on my channel right now. More shocking twists, more powerful comebacks, more stories that prove revenge is best served elegantly. Trust me, you don't want to miss the next one.